Alright, so welcome back. So one of the things that I just finished listening to about 15-20 minutes of Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil, and he talked about a few things where, I've actually experienced, and it was very interesting because when I was going through these experiences where I thought I failed, where I failed and I didn't know what to do, I didn't want to be part of the network marketing industry anymore, or I just didn't want to do any of that anymore, and I basically wanted to find a new route to riches, but obviously I just didn't know like what to do. I was pretty much defeated, and like my spirit was down. It was just like all negative from then on, and I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit so bad. Like I wanted to just quit this game and quit the pursuit to riches. I wanted to quit, but I didn't. Because if I did, then that means I would have to do something where the average person has to do, and I know I wouldn't like it. So it was I had to turn my defeat into a win, and that's what I did. I turned it into a win. I made my you know what? I did all this. I did a lot of learning, and I did a lot of action, right? And it got me to $5,000. And it got me to $5,000 in a month. And it's crazy how that happened, because I was like, damn, this actually happened. It was crazy. And Napoleon Hill was talking about, there were times where he wanted to quit, but he knew, there was something that he just couldn't let go of. Like, there was a neighbor, him and his wife and his kid, they live in this neighborhood, and they had these neighbors, and their neighbors were dressing up the Christmas tree, and it got Napoleon Hill so down, it upset him so much, because he couldn't do the same thing for his kids. He couldn't have done it. So he walked around and walked around. He said he would not come back home until he finds an idea. So like, this guy was this devoted to making his dream happen. And next thing you know, he turned, and what did he do? He turned his defeat into a win, because he knew there was a way out. He knew there was a way out, and he wasn't gonna go back home until he found out that found that way out. So it was very interesting, and I learned a lot from that. Really, it's just it's really good to go back into something that you did in the past, and remember why it made you what you are today. Because the more you learn and the more you perform these actions, the better you get and the better you get. But and it's just crazy. It's crazy. And I remember oh man, there are so many people that I met that actually that turned their defeat into a win. I can remember this one gentleman that I used to work with back in my last company that I was in, that he was in his down. It was basically, he was done. Like, he was just done with this whole game of the network marketing and all that stuff, and like he said he was gonna start his own business where he's like, I don't have to talk to anybody, I don't know how to do this and that. So I was just like, but something triggered, and someone told someone told him about an opportunity, and he just, what, I'll go for it. Why not give it a try again? And he did, and now he's making over $100,000 a month. That's crazy. So but that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. Turn your defeat into a win. Like, look at your surroundings, look at the person you love. Just remind yourself, why did you do this? Turn your defeat into a win. Alright, so once again, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm Dominic Cruz, Getting Rich Crew, Prosperity Team, I'm out.